Okay, so let's get started. I want to, first of all, welcome you to Finance 3325, Personal Financial Management, in Summer 2 of 2016. And I just wanted to give you kind of an overview of the course. I'm doing this rather early just to make sure that you guys have it available to you, but a lot of this stuff will probably not be entirely available, but at least you can start taking a look at the course when you're ready to. So this is the track site that I'm showing you now, and on this front page I'll put my contact information and the contact information for my TA. I haven't done that yet. And you can see all these tabs along here have different things for you, and I'm not going to go through all of them in detail, but I'm going to give you sort of hit the highlights here. So the first tab is the syllabus, and you can click here to get the syllabus for the course, and it looks like this. And you can see here that I've got some information about myself and my phone number. I don't suggest calling me. I suggest emailing me when you need to reach me, my office hours and that kind of thing. This is the course description. It's a study of modern money management, etc. That comes straight from the undergraduate catalog. Course materials, you have to choose either the ebook or the loose leaf with Connect. So you need to make sure that you have access to Connect for this course. And you also need an HP 10B or TIBA2 Plus calculator. That'll help you with your time value money problems, which we start in Chapter 1, so go ahead and get that. And then I recommend a subscription to the Wall Street Journal, which has a link on tracks. Mainly because if you're studying business, you should start reading things like that, and you can get a cheap discount as a student, a cheap price as a student. Learning objectives, I've got some very specific learning objectives later on in the syllabus, so I'll show you that in a minute. There are no prerequisites. Here's what we're going to do, the instructional methodology. We're going to do face-to-face problem solving. That's optional, so you can come to class whenever we're having the tutorials. We're going to work through problems. I'm not going to lecture, because I think that's an unfair advantage to students who can come to class. I know a lot of people take online classes so that they can not come to class. That seems obvious. So, but you do have to come to class for tests, so there's no option there. You have to come to class for tests. I have also online lectures and videos and online homework, which I'll show you in a little bit. It's organized according to not actually class period, but chapter. I rearranged that, so it's organized according to chapter now. I'll show you in a minute. So the detailed course schedule is below. I have the calendar on tracks filled out with all the important dates. You'll see that in a minute. This is all just some stuff, detailed stuff that's kind of has to be on the syllabus because it's an online class. So video lectures, each chapter has 2 to 3 videos lasting no longer than 17 minutes each, and most are around 10 minutes. And then for each assigned problem, I've posted a video showing me working the problem. You have homework in 2 different areas. You have to do McGraw-Hill's Connect assignments. Those are all problem-oriented, where you have to give numerical answers and or multiple choice answers. And you can do each problem as many times as you want until it's time to submit the assignment. You also have Learn Smart. For each chapter there's a Learn Smart assignment that requires you to read the book and answer some quiz questions. I set it up to give you only about 40 questions per chapter. I don't think it'll take that long, but it's to help you emphasize reading the material. We have 4 exams in the final exam. Again, exam dates are on the syllabus. You must take your exams on campus during the scheduled class period. The final exam is mandatory. Final exam is comprehensive, covering all material in the course. I do not give makeup exams. If you miss an exam, you'll receive a grade of 0, but at the end of the semester, I replace every student's lowest exam score with their final exam score if the final exam score is higher. So what that means is that the final exam will count either once or twice. If it's higher than your lowest test score, it'll count twice. So in your grade evaluation, that's what I've got here. The average of the 5 exams, including the final, is 60%. The budget assignment is due on July 22nd. I'll talk about that in a few minutes. That's worth 10%. Learn Smart score is not worth as much because it is kind of tedious and students don't really like doing it. And the problems on Connect and Syllabus Quiz are worth quite a lot. So you can make 100 on those if you just keep working them until you're through, until you get 100. Right, the rest of this is just university policies, what to do if you have a disability and that kind of thing. And then here's the course outline. Each of the chapters, and I'm going to go back to tracks here, each of the chapters looks pretty much like your syllabus. So chapter 1 looks just like your syllabus. You've got learning objectives, scheduled events, assignments, solutions to the videos for each of the problems in chapter 1. And then I've also included the PowerPoint slides for the problems so that you can have those to bring to class if you want to write on, or print them out at home. Then each section is organized by chapters. So chapters 1 through 3 are test 1, 4 through 7 test 2, 8 through 10 test 3, 11 through 14 is test 4, and again the final is comprehensive. Introduction to the course is mostly what we just did. It's mostly from the syllabus. I also have 2 other videos on here besides the one I'm shooting right now, which will appear where it says Intro to the Course. Let me change this to View Side as Student so you can see what it will look like for you. There's a video on registering with McGraw-Hill's Connect and a video on using McGraw-Hill's Connect. You can see also that there is a tab here for Connect, and it will take you straight to Connect and straight to our course in Connect. And you just click on that and you're in the course. Eventually, this seems to be slow. Okay, now for you, you're going to have to enter a registration code that will come with your book, and the book rep has walked you through that on this video called Registering. It's right here on Enter to the Course, Registering for McGraw-Hill's Connect. The calendar is here. It's got all your relevant information. I'm way far in advance here because I'm doing this in April. But here's July, and it has everything that you're going to have to do. Notice that the due dates are in red, so you can really see those. There's a syllabus quiz due on July 15th. There's the budget assignment due on July 22nd. And that's really all the due dates you have. These check marks are your mandatory tests. You have to be in class to take those. I cannot emphasize that enough. You have to be in class to take your tests. 4 tests, and then the final exam is on the 11th during the regular class time. I've also got some calculator manuals. I've got the manual for the the TI BA2 Plus and the HP or Hewlett-Packard 10B2. And then there's a video here on doing time value of money with the HP 10B2. I have to record one on the BA2 Plus. It should be there by the time the summer begins. And then time value of money with monthly payments. As I've talked about in the videos, this book only covers annual payments, but most of your payments will be monthly payments, like a car payment or a house payment. So this video, you won't be tested over it, but it does show you how to do that, how to calculate payments and so forth when you have monthly payments. Key terms are here. This is key terms for all chapters for the whole summer session. It's in a spreadsheet, and it has, I can show you, it just goes, this is terms to know for chapters 1 through 3, 4 through 7, 8 through 10, 11 through 14. So they're all there. Test keys will be here. Right now, of course, they're not there because you haven't taken the tests. But after each test, I will post the key to the test after everyone's taken it right here. Formula sheets for the test are here. They're already there. We've got some announcements. Whenever we make an announcement, will be on here. assessments, you do have a syllabus quiz. It's not, you can't see it now because it's not assigned, but it will say syllabus quiz. I think I can show you sort of what that'll look like if I exit student view. It will look kind of like that syllabus quiz, and it will let you know to go ahead and take that quiz when it's time. And it should be available as of the first day of class, which is July 11th. Assignments, your budget assignments. Your budget assignment isn't here, but it should be. Oh, that's right. It's because it's not assigned yet, but it will appear. It'll look like this, and you have to complete it. It's explained on the spreadsheet itself, and we will also talk about it in tutorial class if you need that. Otherwise, email me and I can see if I can help you out on that. I may try to post a video. If I do, I'll let you know through sending you an announcement. Gradebook is here. So it shows every student, and every student has a 0. It starts out there. Grade estimator is for later in the semester, so you can see sort of where you stand and so forth. And then there's the email. There's that Wall Street Journal link I told you about. So everything is there for your viewing pleasure. I hope you enjoyed the course, and I'll see you soon.